Holy shit! How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have a first time reaction today. This is Knocked Loose featuring Poppy. I'm familiar with Poppy's music. I'm a bit of a fan of her music. Her music is like, there's a spectrum for Poppy's music. If you know, you know. But this is Knocked Loose, first time. I did a bit of light reading. They're basically hardcore, metalcore, death metal influences, so I'm very excited to get into this and see. And mixed with Poppy, I'm very curious to see what exactly we're gonna get here. But yeah, this is Knocked Loose, Suffocate. Drop a like if you enjoyed this reaction, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's dive in. It's a 2 minute and 48, so short song. But I feel like we're gonna get like a punch to the fucking taint. Oh yeah, that's not creepy at all. Very Gojira sounding.
Suffocate! Eclipse and light! Shine out by every mistake! The wish will wash your cries!
Oh!
The storm of your restless face! Rising pride!
Fuck me!
Are you conscious behind
Yeah, don't do that.
or is it just another disguise?
Ooh. Okay, Poppy. God damn.
Burdened by our connection,
Oh no.
I long for separation.
Oh no.
In the waning glow, every breath tries hard to escape.
We're gonna get some kind of sick ass breakdown, aren't we? Come on now.
Have you found your grave?
Suffocate!
What? Holy shit!
I will take it till I find a fucking lot! I suffered because of you! I will take it till I find a fucking lot! I suffered because of you!
What in the ass? What in the ass was that? Okay, quite a bit to unpack in that video. The backwoods, you know, the horror trope in some of the more heavier music nowadays, right? Let me just, you know, a lot of heavy metal seems to utilize the horror trope, right? Or the thriller trope, or the psychological thriller trope. The backwoods heavy metal music videos, we've seen them quite a few times, right? This is, yeah, I mean, Poppy standing there with the horse was one thing. Then the dude standing in the window with the veil blowing, like, I don't need to see that. I'm not going to sleep well. I don't like that stuff. But in a heavy metal music video, it works quite well. So I like it. The song itself, let's unpack that. Let's just jump into the lyrics, because I want to talk about the lyrics for a bit. And then, you know, go and talk about the music. Because holy shit, that was heavy as fuck. That was heavy as fuck. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so sick album art. I love the neon. That's not neon. Looks just like tube lights, but in the shape of a cross, right? And there's a scary looking, I want to say, little girl standing there, right? Do you see that? Anyway, so this was Suffocate featuring Poppy, and like I said, I'm a fan of Poppy's music. Like it's wide ranging. She did a kind of a heavy metal album a while ago, but it was still very like pop influenced, but it was heavy. It was heavy. So, you know, I'm not surprised that she did what she did in this video. But anyway, let's jump into these. So, eclipsing weight, strangled by every mistake. The wind will hush your cries in the storm of your restless fate. Haunting pride, morals defied. Morals defied is italicized for some reason. Whatever. Are you conscious behind the knife, or is it just another disguise? Drink from me. Okay, the backwoods aesthetic in the video makes a lot of sense now. It feels like it's a conversation between two people, right? Strangled by every mistake, the wind will hush your cries. In the storm of your restless fate, are you conscious behind the knife? Drink from me. So it's like, are you conscious behind the knife? Of course, asking the question like, do you know what you're doing? It feels like the victim talking to the killer. I mean, if we take it at face value, what these lyrics are, feels like the victim talking to a killer. And it's like, are you conscious behind the knife? Do you know what you're doing? Are you aware that you are killing me? Or is it just another disguise, like a mask, like, you know, good old Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees? Freddy Krueger wasn't a mask. Whatever. Take it now, everything that I have, leave nothing left. Eclipsing weight, strangled by your mistake, branded by all your failures, a feeling that you can't shake. So the first verse is basically, maybe there's a little regret in what is being done. Haunting pride, morals defied, in the storm of your restless fate, right? The wind will hush your cries. So it's feel like you can cry out, but like the wind and everything around you is gonna drown that out. So there's no point in crying. Are you conscious behind the knife, or is it just another disguise? It's like you're questioning, like, are you aware what you're doing? Or do you know fully well? Are you a sociopath? Are you killing because you want to? Is this just something you hide behind, right? And then in the second verse, it's the reason, basically, right? Strangled by every mistake, branded by all your failures, a feeling that you can't shake, eclipsing weight, which again was said in the first verse. Eclipsing weight. So the weight of all this failure, all this regret is being eclipsed. Like it's just the weight is eclipsing rather. So all of that is being eclipsed by all of the failures and the regret, right? That's the weight. Branded by all your failures, a feeling you can't shake, eclipsing weight, shut your lying mouth. Are you conscious behind the knife? It all comes crashing down. Oh, it feels okay. I mean, if I were to take a guess, the italicized words are the killer, where everyone else, every other line is the victim, right? So the victim is basically trying to bargain by pointing out why the killer's doing this. Are you a sociopath? Are you aware what you're doing? Are you doing this because you feel like a massive failure? You're trying to, you know, wash away all that regret and mistakes that you made. And the killer's like, morals defied, shut your lying mouth. You know, so the killer's trying to argue back. It's like, no, you deserve what's coming to you. It feels like a conversation that's happening here, right? Burdened by our connection, I long for separation. In the waning glow, every breath tries hard to escape. Your reign is over now. Have you found your grave? Suffocate. So, I mean, there's a knife involved here, so I'm guessing someone's been perforated. But also suffocate, maybe lungs are filling with blood, or it's suffocating, like, you know, that. But in the waning glow meaning, of course, the light is fading. Every breath tries hard to escape. So maybe the person who's being ventilated, the lungs are filling with blood. So every breath is trying to escape, but you can't breathe through blood. Your reign is over now. So I guess someone was in a position of power, abuse, maybe. Have you found your grave? Suffocate, right? And then in the outro is literally, I will dig until I find the fucking root I suffered because of you. I will dig until I find the fucking root. Now, I don't mean this like, because in the previous thing, it says that you found your grave. So when they say I will dig, immediately the image is like you're digging a grave, right? You're digging until you find the root of like a tree or something. But no, this is the killer saying I will dig with the knife until I find the root of your, you know, your lies, your hate, your pain, your failure, all the root of the problem, so to speak. I will dig. So this guy is going ham, like he's digging until he finds the root, but he never will. I suffered because of you. So I feel like someone is killing their abuser, right? Someone is killing the person that was lording over them in a position of power, likely abuse, right? And the outro basically sums up the entire theme behind it. I will dig until I find the fucking root, the cause for all my problems. I'm gonna dig until like that. That's basically what the outro is saying. Ooh, what a great song. Holy shit. Now let's talk about the music for a second, because yes, heavy. The intro was very Gojira-esque, right? That sort of dissonant chord sounding riff, which Gojira are known for. I mean, a bunch of them, Sugar do it too, but I'm just like, Gojira's the first band I thought of. And that breakdown unlocked something inside of me because it was very, like, look, being an Indian, we have a lot, like, Indian music and Indian beat rhythms. It sounded a lot like that. We have a bunch of, like, no matter what region of India you're in, whether you're in the north or the south of India, there are a lot of beats and a lot of music that sound like they've come from the same root music, so to speak, right? But also that sounded very South American, kind of Brazilian music, Mexican even, but also reggae. Like that kind of beat that, oh man, that was awesome. And to utilize that in a heavy metal song, it's like, yes, reggae metal exists, right? And it's an acquired taste. But this beat, like, because everything else in the song was pretty much, I don't want to say traditional. It was not traditional because the song structure in itself was not traditional. So the riffage and everything was not. But it was heavy, traditionally metalcore music or death metal-ish. But then you surprise with that sort of, again, reggae kind of beat is very, like, such a culture shock in a sense. But that was awesome. That was awesome. And yeah, that's my introduction to Knocked Loose. Okay, buddy, I'm definitely going to be checking out this band a lot more. You guys can let me know what songs to react to next, because I love this. This is from their latest album, You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Okay, that kind of sounds like the Bane line in Batman. You know, when everything is ashes, then you have my permission to die. Right? It's something like that. It went like that, right? Yeah. When Gotham is ashes, then you will have my permission to die. That's what he says. So you won't go before you're supposed to, meaning like you'll die when I let you die, basically, right? So that, because this song is that. So I'm curious if the other songs follow that same theme. But anyway, that was Suffocate featuring Poppy. Poppy's crazy, right? If you've listened to Poppy's music, you know what I mean when I say Poppy is crazy. And her music is awesome. Some of it's like an acquired taste, but there's, like I said, it's a spectrum with Poppy. But anyway, that was Suffocate. Let me know what you guys thought of the reaction in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.